I was sent this electric knife sharpener in exchange for my honest opinion. I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing and a demo. So let's go get started.
Inside the box is the machine, the instructions, and also a little warranty card. You can see here that there's slots, basically that you'll be running your knife through, and it's three different stages. Here's the power button. The top part is white and the bottom part is black. So what you'll be doing is actually running your knife through these slots. There's going to be different angles, a left angle and a right angle for each one of the sections. So it's just basically kind of tilting your knife to kind of get that side of it. So you'll always be starting to the left, which is with the coarse side. And then you're going to do the middle section, which is the fine. And then the last one is the polish. On the bottom here, you can see that there's four corners that are like little raised edges that have some grip to them. That way, when it's actually flat on the surface of your table or on your counter, it's going to have a good grip to it so that it won't slide around. It's got a really good weight to it, so you know that it's going to be nice and sturdy. And then it has a really nice long cord. So that also allows you to position it wherever you might want in your kitchen or wherever else you might be using it. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do a demo for you. I've got a knife here that I've been using in my kitchen for a very long time. You can tell it's very well used. It's pretty beaten up. I don't think I've actually ever sharpened this knife. So this is my go-to knife. You can see me just cut through the watermelon. It's doing a good job with the inside, but on the outside, you can see it's having a bit of a difficulty going through the rind. I'm having to use quite a bit of force, and it certainly works, but that it takes some effort. So I went ahead and I washed off the knife. And now I'm going to go ahead and just put it through the paces. So I'm going to start on the left-hand side. You're going to run it through over to the left. And now you're going to do the next slot, which is still in the coarse section. This is the right-hand side. Now we're going to go ahead and do the left side, which is now in the fine. And now the right side, also on the fine. And then the last one is going to be the polish, which is the left-hand side. And then obviously we're repeating it now with the right-hand side and the polish. I've sped this section up, so it's a little bit slower. This is at about 150 speed. So just to kind of give you a reference point that I did kind of zoom through this a little bit faster than it is in real life. I feel like you can actually see here that it looks a little bit sharper, but I've gone ahead and I've washed off the knife, and you can see where it certainly does cut through the rind here much better. So it is cutting through and it's much smoother and it's just much easier to cut through this watermelon. It's not taking as much force and it's just going right through the rind, which is really nice. I'm actually very impressed considering how old this knife is. I really wasn't sure how well it was going to work on a knife that was really this dull, but it did an amazing job. The bottom part here, you just open up, you just pop it open, and that's where you're going to find any of like the shavings or anything that's left over. So you just want to periodically clean that up. You can see what was left there. And then you just pop it back in and it's good to go. So this is a machine I will be using for years to come. It's very quiet. It's only 38 decibels. And this is something that I absolutely recommend. It's a great product.